So basically a few months ago I went into creative mode and I was just messing about and I thought I'd make a purge bunker ahead of time, and I had the idea to use Elder Guardians for the mining fatigue they give. So I thought, okay, I'm gonna plan ahead. I bought a unlooted water temple. Is that water temple? Ocean temple? I forgot what they're called. So I bought a temple, and this is basically the build of the bunker. It took a long time to mine out and build it all, but it was well worth it. Literally no one got in during the purge. One of my goals for this purge was to not die or kill anyone. Like literally, if you look at the side of my screen, I only died once in this entire season. It says my KD is 0/1, start to end. I want to keep it that way. It was going to be hard, but I want to try my best. So mid-avow, I think, slash home to their base here, and they were swimming in mid-air, so they did a TP in chat, and everyone else was swimming in mid-air too. I thought it'd be funny to take some photos. We were all just like swimming in mid-air. It's funny. So at this point, Pop wanted something to blow up, and I was so close to letting her blow up the dome, but Baldy, who literally built like half of it, didn't want it blown up, so it didn't end up getting blown up. And that actually remained true for the entire season. No one touched it. It survived the entire purge. It was completely intact at the end. The grinders didn't survive, but the dome itself was completely intact. That was cool. One thing I found out this season was, I think Pogggggg showed me this. If you place like fence gates or trapdoors as I'm doing here, lickers can't slash descend into it. So I did this and tested it afterwards, and you can't like slash descend into this gap. Even though you can walk in it, you can't slash descend into it, so it was licker proof now.
I'm gonna throw my memories away. Now I feel I'm done, and I am cursed by every day till my time is gone. I've never felt this way before, and now I know this all for sure. I won't forget your last betray. I'll never forget this day. I'll never forget this day.
If you're going to do this, I'd suggest use powered rails, not the regular rails I've used here. I was going to use furnace minecart to move them, but it tries to move the guardian entity instead of the minecart and doesn't actually move them, so the only way I could figure out how to move them was nudging the minecart along, which is very, very slow, so use powered rails.
I'll never forget this day. I'm gonna throw my memories away. Now I feel I'm done, and I'm cursed by every day till my time is gone. I've never felt this way before, and now I know this all for sure. I won't forget your last betray. I'll never forget this day.
RKJ gave you a bunch of spare strawberry items found during the purge that I was missing, so big thanks for that. So this is my best find of the Purge. I found a Nebula Axe in a random chest, so that was awesome. Later on I also found a chocolate axe in a chest, and I also managed to grab a leprechaun out off of the edge, but I still think the Nebula Axe was the best find I got. Now I have to be really careful. Hardcore mode was on. What that means is if I die, I'll be banned until next season. They did actually make an event which you could try and win $500, but the code didn't work out and the event ended up being cancelled. The good thing now though was there was no way I could get my KD over 2 deaths, even if I died, which I planned to try my best not to. After this I was literally squealing, camel armour, that's like the best armour in the game, besides mint, which next to no one had. There's no way I'd die now. It also couldn't avoid the opportunity to wipe Baldi from the game, so although you can't see it, my KD is now 1/1. I think one of the devs messed up the KD code when making the event, unfortunately. That's the Purge. I pretty much just flew around, rode the occasional base and talking to friends, so I don't really have any more interesting footage, unfortunately. However, 2 friends gave me their items before they left, so I shared that with some friends who were purging, and you'll be glad to know I survived with 1/1 KD for the entire season. Baldi being my only kill. I quickly skinned my axe and hat 5 minutes before the season ended. Season 4 was a good season, looking forward to Season 5. Have a good day guys, see you in the next one.